Did you know anime is technically cartoons and nonetheless? Boom boom, talo falabasamo. It is I, your boy Tempty. Welcome to another episode of today's What's Popping. I am joined here by my lovely co-host, lovely
Pikachu.
That's right. And today's theme, if you can guess it, is
Anime. That's right, guys. Our topic for this episode is not anime, but based on cultural expression and anime art. But before we go on, let's head over to a brief history on anime.
First animation. So for brief history, we'll talk about the first anime ever made. The first anime ever made is called Katsuru Sashin. It also goes by the Matsumoto fragment. This was a piece of art found in Kyoto in a bunch of projectors in 2005. It is apparently the oldest known work of animation in Japan, and its creator is apparently unknown. Evidence suggests that it was made before 1912. By saying that, it predates pretty much Disney and every other media franchise. So with that, I give it a heart and a wow. Very interesting tag. How about you, Pisa?
A wow and a heart as well.
Wow and a heart.
Dragon Ball is a Japanese media franchise created by Akira Toriyama in 1984. The initial manga, written and illustrated by Toriyama, was serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump from 1984 to 1995. Interesting.
Very interesting because I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT. So I full send it because Goku solos, your favorite verse, and much love and respect to Toriyama Sensei for creating such a wonderful, iconic anime. Spirited Away. So fun fact, Spirited Away has been widely regarded by critics as one of the greatest films of the 21st century and is the only anime that has won an Academy Award for Best Animated Feature at the 75th Academy Awards, making it the first and only anime to date, hand-drawn and non-English language animated to win this award. So with that, I give nothing but care and a heart.
Oh wow, for me, that is really new to me though.
Yeah, so Studio Ghibli made Spirited Away, and I noticed another work of theirs. What is that?
Howl's Moving Castle, as you can see, this place here, is Howl and Sophie. Actually, this Studio Ghibli film is one of the greatest films as well because it's known for its animation as well as its beautiful scenery shown in this film. So if you watch Howl's Moving Castle, you're my friend.
Ghibli.
Naruto, the greatest anime with theme of ninja, was initially released as the Weekly Shonen Jump manga by Masashi Kishimoto in 1999 and ran until 2014. The anime Naruto series was completed in 2017 after no less than 15 years. I mean, of course, Tanti, there's a lot of big fans of Naruto.
But yeah, Naruto, it was such a great show growing up, you know, it used to come on TV, so it means a lot to people. It's about chasing your dreams and whatnot, never giving up, everyone wants to be that Hokage,
Yes.
But for Naruto, I just give it a heart and a care. Moving on, so finally we have Pokemon. So since its debut from the first video game in 1995, the total revenue the creators of the video game series has made is a whopping $110 billion. That's right. So to put this in perspective, the Pokemon here, we have Snorlax, we have Vaporeon, we have these two, makes more money than Disney, Mickey Mouse, and Marvel MCU put together. So it's actually one of the richest and most best-selling franchises out there. So nothing but heart, care, and a wow.
A wow.
For Pokemon. And there you have it, guys. That was a brief history on anime. So, for our street talk this week, we went out and interviewed kids at the Samoa's night market, also at Manamea studio. Who else did we interview?
Also on other local businesses related to anime and cultural expression, and we shall see what they have for us.
What's poppin' Samoa, and welcome to yet another segment of your Street Talk right here on TV5, your happy channel.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, I am joined here by
Jolene Luyen.
Can I have your names please?
Kavika Sama.
What's your favorite anime?
Hunter x Hunter.
Who's your favorite player?
Killua.
Berserk by?
The only anime I've seen was Anno Exorcist.
My favorite anime would probably be Black Clover.
Naruto. I think because Naruto somehow it felt like me because this guy's been leaving me out of everything.
I'll have to go with Bleach, favorite manga, Chainsaw Man.
Like, cause you know Asta don't got powers in the beginning, right? But he's always had that mentality. So I just feel like if you have that mentality, all you need is that little extra push and you can be something different.
The art style, the graphics, I think that was the only thing that stood out when I was watching anime.
Why do you love Berserk, my brother?
Because of the inspiration he did that inspired more mangas and the art style.
One Piece.
Oh! How about you, buddy? What's your favorite anime?
Also One Piece.
One Piece. Who's your favorite character?
Roro no Zoro.
Most important question from a One Piece to a One Piece brother. Zoro or Sanji?
Zoro. I'm sorry.
I don't really know the word, but like it brings out like a certain feeling, you know. So like it's just nice to watch, you know. When you have nothing else to do, just go to anime.
Just cause, you know, I'm just an adventurous kind of guy. And I feel like what Luffy does, trying to be the king of the pirates, you know, I just feel like it's very inspirational. You know, never give up on your dreams.
Alright, I wanna ask you, can you do your best Zoro impression? And can you do your best Asta impression?
I can give you an Itachi impression.
Oh, let's get it.
Hold on.
その車輪がお前はどこまで見えてる
Crocodile.
久しぶりだな麦わら
My name is Okalani, but you could call me Mango. I am the co-founder and owner of mangoandlime.co, which is a fandom and anime small business based here in Samoa. Our real main vision behind creating Mango and Lime is we wanted to do it for the fandom. And for those of you who are not aware, fandom is basically a band-aid name for a group of individuals who are very passionate about certain topics. And one thing we found in Samoa is that in regards to the anime and BTS and K-pop community, there was no merch that you could express your fandom with. And so for us, we really wanted to create Mango and Lime for those people. Okay, so we call ourselves the Fruity Bunch, and here at the Fruity Bunch we have three main collections. We have our collage kits. This is our 20-piece, one-piece collage kit, so if you guys are familiar with One Piece. And another of our sizes is the A6. So we have the A5 in 20 pieces and 40 pieces, and we have the A6 in 20 pieces and 40 pieces as well. So you can really just mix and match, and that's the really beautiful thing about it, is you can rep multiple different fandoms through poster sets. I think the beautiful thing about anime is that it is such a great medium for self-expression and also exploring creativity. One thing that I really love about anime is compared to Western animation or cartoon characters, it's usually catered to children. Anime is so beautiful because it caters to a wide range of ages, of people, and one thing I really love is that it really explores a lot of topics that are really relatable as an adult or young adult, and so that's something that's really beautiful about anime in terms of self-expression. It's not limited to one range of ages, it's for everybody. I believe with everything, there is always a bad and good side, and for anime particularly, I would like to touch up on the positives. I grew up watching anime, and one thing I really loved about it is it actually helped me learn to read. So I hated reading books as a kid, and my sister really, really loved watching Naruto, but she always watched it in sub. So I did not understand it at all, but I had to learn to read. And so one thing that I really like is that it can also help you read if you're not someone who's a fan of reading books. Definitely one aspect of anime I would say should be included or explored within the Samoan community is the way it expresses creativity. A beautiful thing about anime is that it explores all the different mediums in which you can explore your creativity and find what you think you love the most. And anime is not linear. There are so many different art forms, there are so many different stories and story plots and storylines and characters that you can relate to, and with anime and Samoa you can explore that creative side.
Manamea studio was started in Hawaii back in 2014, 13. My Manamea, Nikki Mariner, and myself, we were just doing it so we can, get some money to survive. But then commissions start coming in, and then we thought, all right, we're gonna move to up here, and we're gonna have more local artists that we can work together to develop Manamea studio. My way of making art is like going with the saying, my life is about my art, and my art is about my life. So everything about me, like who I am, most of my artworks are based on my story, because I want to put my story out there. Just it might help someone inspired, help someone that is going through some troubles in life. Because I've been through a lot of stuff. My parents was divorced when I was little, so that was kind of messed up for me. But art was like the escape for me. Art was the one that giving me opportunities, and it got me here too. Like I love my culture. Samoan has a very unique and very sharp culture. So most of my paintings, most of my art is based on Samoan legends. And I like Samoan legends because most of our Matai titles, some of our village names, and some of the landmark of Samoa are from the legends. So I'm using my art to retell that story, retell our legends, so our future generation can learn from it. So I'm trying to use my talent to help those who don't understand the Samoan culture, Samoan legend itself. I like anime art because right now, the generation right now is all on technologies, and anime is like made from computers and there's another way of retelling legends. If anybody out there that is good at it, they can read through the whole story like melt wire. They can tell that story using anime pictures. And the thing about anime pictures that I like is the figure, the human figure in it. Is how they make a movement and how they repeat the same characters in every page. It's not easy, but it's amazing art. You have to start it from the bottom, and you just have to believe in yourself. Art is within us, and we have to find a way to bring it out of us. There's YouTube that you can pretty much learn anything about anything. So you just take your time, take a risk. You can never fulfill your dream if you don't take a risk. Let's use technology as a shop. That's your shop right now. Because people are hard to move around, but they can all connect it through social medias and that. So if you're out there and you have the talent, you just gotta believe in yourself and do it.
Wow, that was some really good street talk out there, right, Jamchi? But for now, let us head over to our next segment, the real talk. So in this segment, we will look into our people's insight on what they think about anime, but in cultural expression and in the art.
True. So first up, we have the Uso Aditone Sa Anga, lovely photographer. You gotta check his work out. So we asked him, how do you think anime impacts today's society? And is it a good or bad impact? And the Uso answered, it's good impact. Anime gives out positive energy, example Naruto, and executes great encouragement on being strong despite obstacles and people not believing in you. Not bad.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself, that's right. We also asked him for the third question is, if you could choose a cultural aspect from anime to add to Samoan culture, what would it be? And the boy said, ninja. Haha, definitely karate like Naruto. Thank you, Tony and Saano. Lovely questions.
And to our second person for our real talk is from a lovely girl named Tupu Pelanato. We asked, how do you think anime impacts today's society? Is it a good or bad impact? She responded, honestly, I was one of the people who liked anime before it was cool.
Ooh,
yes. So I'm kind of territorial about it. The same boys who tease me about liking cartoons and children's movies are the same people shouting to the world that they're otaku. So in that sense, I have mixed feelings with the wide spread of anime culture. What do you think about Tinky? That is so
I think,
true.
because again, back then anime was like used to be laughed at.
Yeah.
I mean, back in high school, I was, your typical jock, but I was low-key anime. But and I always kept that side hidden. It was only my close mates that knew it. But other than that, sure, Tupu. Okay, if you were there before it was cool, good on you.
Continuing on, she said, in another sense, I'm glad it's getting the appreciation and hype it deserves. Yes, everyone should watch some genre of anime because it's just that amazing. But like all other forms of entertainment, the way anime impacts people depends on what kind of anime you're exposing yourself to. Hentai is still porn. Just because it's anime doesn't make you any cooler. Ooh. So, stay diligent to the media and ideas you're surrounding yourself with, guys. Moving on to our next question. If you could choose a cultural aspect from anime to add to our Samoan culture, what would it be? She responded, if I were to integrate some of the Japanese culture into Samoan culture, I'd say their work ethic, which I bet would be controversial in terms of whether it's cultural or not. But I think it is, and I think the culture is shaped with a mindset that encourages people to struggle and work really, really hard. Probably explains why Japanese technology and society is freaking out of this world. I feel like Samoan culture idolizes those who thrive and have the most things, whereby Japanese congratulate those who are struggling and just encourages everyone to be the best they can be at the end of it.
Very nice.
Very good answer.
So we have here our sponsor Richard Kurt Schmidt. So we asked the Uso, in what way does anime bring out your character in an art or creative side? He goes, personally, I think that it's not the content of anime itself that matters, it is the viewer. Storyline, character development, and graphics are two of the main reasons why I was inspired, whether it is a 12-episode anime or a 250 one. That is so true. Because,
that is very true. I relate. Our next one was from Anthony Chan Sao.
Hey!
So, our first question for him was, in what way does anime bring out your character in an art or creative side? He responded, the beautiful animations and textures of Studio Gilby is so immersive. Some of their work includes Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, and My Neighbor's Totoro. Watching them brings out this little boy in me. I am no good with art, unlike my partner who is an artist. Impressive. I can't paint, but the colors are just so beautiful and it inspires me to draw pictures. From a creative side, yes.
I mean, he sounds like he's just madly in love with his partner who's an artist, but I hope his partner is good.
Moving on, how do you think anime impacts today's society? Is it a good or a bad impact? And he responded, the negative side of anime is that it does show a lot of violence, hatred, gore, jealousy, pain, resentment. It does affect the mental development of young people, but this all depends on the anime you are watching. Be careful not to drown yourself in anime. In most cases, people will end up living in a fantasy world they created in their head, and we'll lose sight of what's real and what's not.
Hallelujah. I just want to say real quick, that is so true, because you have some weebs out there that put a bad name on, like, you know, the anime fandom by going too crazy about the... It's ridiculous. So what he's saying is so true, because people just are too much about with anime sometimes.
Very over. And there you have it, guys. That is all for our episode this evening on What's Poppin'. Thank you so much for watching. From your girl Pikachu.
It's been your boy Tempty.
We'll see you next time.
Yes, it is.
Anime. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you enjoy. Now, I'm so sorry. Shout out to our anime fan, Richard, for his prop. Look. A big shout out also to Richard and a big shout out to Richard for also providing us these stuffed animals as well as these hats. It's an anime.
No, he didn't give us the hat. I already did, but just see the merch.
And that is all today. That is all tonight. And we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.